I will start by saying whoever the fuck decided to make these trophy requirements for this game need to be, I don't know, degloved and have their hands shoved into salt piles. Because who, what, why? Bro, I did math for, I know, crazy math. I did the math for how long it's going to take me to finish some of these achievements. Dude, for the building one, I need 5 million, I think, 15 million, I think, materials just to build all those. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I need 15 million materials to build all those structures. I need like 190 more Save the Survivor missions to finish the rest of the survivors that I need. It's going to take me 93 hours of game time, not real life time, of in-game time to finish all my play with others missions. Because, yeah, sure, instead of just playing the game, let's have them do a playlist where every time they get into a mission, it's new players that haven't played the game before and they're fucking stupid and don't know that the big ass text in the top middle of their screen telling them how to activate the mission is how they start the fucking mission. You know, that button that tells you how to hold start and to hit yes to accept the mission vote? Yeah, they don't know how to do that. I don't know how. And when they do, guess what they do? They decline the mission and then they walk up to the thing and go to activate it. Bro, you just said no. You just said no. You can't activate it, you stupid fuck. Like, I hate all of these people that I'm playing with in all these missions. Besides that one guy at the top, I don't know how to say his name, but the S dude, that dude is cool. I ran into him, I think, either yesterday or the day before in a bunch of Save the Survivor missions, like 20 or 30 of them in a row. And we get it done every single time in just a couple minutes, under 5 minutes. And guess what? He knows how to play the game because he's not a brain dead infidel. I don't know. I want to say so many worse things about some of these people playing this game, but dude, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I want to try and go for the platinum. That's the only reason I'm doing these challenges, is because I'm like, you know what, I'm kind of close. I say I'm kind of close. It's still going to take me over 100 hours of game time to fucking do some of these things, but you know, I'm kind of close, guys. Dude, I just used to play this for V-Bucks because a couple years ago I got to Twine Peaks and then I was like, okay, cool, I'm at the end game. Yeah, I don't want to play anymore. And then I stopped playing for like 2 years. 3 years, and I came back and played again, did whatever. I have the Founders Edition, so I just play for V-Bucks usually. That's just how I buy my skins and buy the Battle Pass if I want to play for them. And now I'm like, you know what, sure, let's just go for the 100%. I'm trying to do this before the Modern Warfare 4 beta in like 2 weeks. And low-key, it might not be possible, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to skip a day or something because I really do not feel like putting in job levels of hours onto fucking Fortnite, bro. Even though I'm already doing that, I've made pretty good progress in the last like 2 weeks. I had like maybe 20% done for all my shit when I first started. But now I'm doing a lot better, and I know the Xenon Bowtech for the survivors. I know the proper builds for every mission type if I want to do them efficiently. I'm getting the exploration badges done pretty quickly. I do that at the start of the mission. It would be so much easier. It would be so much easier if I didn't have to do the play with others missions. Doing that just added 100 hours to the fucking grind. And it stalled my survivor progress because I could have been at like 8,000 survivors by the end of the day, but I only got to 7k because I was like, you know what, let me just see how long me playing for today and how many progress towards that it's gonna net me. Dude, I played for like maybe 5 hours doing those, and I only got like 40 missions, 30 30, 40 missions out of that. It is slow. It is draining mentally. Because the people who you match up with, if you want to do it optimally, you go into the level 1 to level 3 zone. And guess who's in the level 1 to level 3 zone? All the people who are free to play and didn't play the game before. And because they're free to play and have no idea what they're doing, and because they removed the original tutorial mission for this mode, now they genuinely don't know what they're doing. So they just load into the first mission, they ignore all the text on their screen, they ignore the dialogue telling them, hey, you should go over here and let's see what's over here. And ignore all that on their minimap, and nobody uses their minimap. That's what I'm noticing. So many people just run past things and ignore it completely. Like in the Save the Survivor mission. Guess what your one and only goal in a Save the Survivor mission is? You could probably guess if you have an IQ above 70. It's to save the survivors. And on your map, or mini-map, it is a big blue human looking thing on your map. And then if you open up your actual map by pressing whatever your map button is, for me it's touchpad on PlayStation. If you press that, guess what? All the blue that you can see on your map, because it's the only things on your map that are blue, are the survivors. And what do these people do? They just run past them. They run past them, and guess what happens? The survivor dies. Now, I'm not upset about the survivor dying. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't give a shit. I just want to complete the mission, or like do my challenge for V-Bucks and get out of there. But because I actually have to save them, and I have to save them to complete the mission in order for my badge exploration to count, because I have to do it in successful missions, because of course I have to, I need every single survivor alive so the mission can auto-complete. And if a survivor dies, guess what? They don't respawn another one. So because it died, guess what? Now the mission timer has to run down for it to end. And if there's 14 minutes left in the mission, I'm not standing around for 14 minutes. So I leave the missions. Every time I see a survivor die, I leave the mission, because what's the point? I'm not going to stand around for the rest of the mission time. We don't have to do that anymore. It's not fucking 2020 or 2019 anymore. We don't have to do that. They changed that a while ago. And fucking, if the survivor spawns in and starts getting chased around the map, they'll run right past them. They'll go right past them and just straight up ignore them too, instead of looking on the map and being like, oh wait, there's a survivor being chased, and Ray the robot tells me that a survivor is under attack and I should help them. Yeah, let me go ignore them and just fucking smack a tree for no reason. Dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my god. And then I'll sprint from whatever I'm doing. I'll just throw up a drone to buy myself some time to go across the map, because I see a survivor running away from enemies on the map. And by the time I get there, they're one shot, and if I don't kill the things fast enough, which usually I can't, because guess what? The survivor AI is god awful, and they will straight up run into the enemies more often than not. Instead of running away from them, they'll just run into them. GTA NPCs from 2013 have better AI than them, but whatever. They'll run it back into the enemy instead of running away from them, and they'll die. They'll die. So now I'm like, well, what's the point? That was a waste of fucking time. And I can't do anything about that. I had to leave. I have to get the rest of the survivors. They're going to spend the next however long looking for the last one, even though that last one would have been the one that I tried to save, that they let die. But it's whatever. I understand not everybody is going to... Well, the weird thing is, if you're not going to play the objective, why load into the objective mode where you have a specific goal? You could just load into one where all you got to do is just defend the thing, defend the van, fucking go and blow up shit. If you want to go and kill things, there's specific missions for you to go and kill things. And in the footage right now, perfect example. I think top left, I can't really see it because it's zoomed out. I see that a survivor is running from something, so I'm trying to go over there as fast as possible. One of them already disappeared off the map, and the subtitle lets me know that one of them died. So I'm trying to get over there as fast as I possibly can, because these two idiots have been here the entire time, just running around doing whatever the fuck. And guess what happens? He's dead. By the time I get there and I kill everything in just a couple bullets, he's already dead on the ground. So I'm like, well, what the fuck? What's the point of me staying in this mission? So I just get whatever survivors I can, and then just leave. Excuse me. I'm not trying to say that I'm the greatest Save the World player, because I'm not. I follow guides to build bases. I build following whatever else other people do. Before they got rid of item sharing, I have a bunch of duplicated traps. I don't have my own traps like fully maxed out, fully supercharged, level 144 and all that. I don't have all that, because frankly, I'm just not playing that mode to get all those things, because I don't want to. I don't want to spend that much time playing this game if I'm not going to be progressing my achievements. I just don't want to. I've already done everything. I fought the Storm King, not the mythic version, because I'm not going to. I'm not getting all the way to power level 140 or like 130 just to do that. I've already fought the Storm King in the mission where you had to. I'm not doing the Twine Peaks storyline because there is no storyline. It fucking ended after Canny Valley. I've done all the storyline. I've done all the events because I've had this fucking game mode since the Founders Editions were available, and I have the Founders Edition. So I've done all of that. And all I want to do now is just finish my achievements. So that way, if I'm not grinding for V-Bucks, then I'm not playing this game. I'll have my AFK endurance base set up for if I want to go for like Battle Pass XP or something. But more than likely, whenever Modern Warfare and GTA comes out and any other games that I want to play, I probably am just going to delete Fortnite and maybe not touch it for another couple of years. And if Save the World is even a thing at that point, then I'll play that and get my V-Bucks. But outside of that, nah. It's just mentally crushing, knowing that even if I personally play my best and do what I can optimally and the fastest, it legitimately does not matter, because I am blocked by how many missions I have to do. I can't speed up that process because I have to play with other people. That's the achievement requirement. I have to play with other people. I have to rely on them in order for them to be in the mission so I can load into one with somebody and get that progress. And the worst part is, I can't just start the thing by myself. If I load into a Fight the Storm mission where I have to defend the Atlas and I go to start the mission, it requires a vote for the mission to start from both people if there's only 2, and from 3 people if there's 4. Even if I'm playing my best, I set up the thing in like 2 minutes, I find it instantly, I collect what I need to collect, I build the defenses around it, I set up the traps, everything's fine. Guess what? I still can't start the mission. It's so annoying. I need other people. I don't like that. I hate when fucking achievements you need other people for. I hate it so much. That's why I don't play most other games after I do what I want to do in them. Because I'm like, oh, what do I need to do to platinum this? And it's like, oh yeah, do PvP for 700 hours, or have a friend do this with you for 20 days straight. And my friends have real lives. They have things to do. I'm not going to be like, hey man, can you download blank so I can get a trophy? No. Or I'm not going to go into game and ask people to help me with achievements, because they're just going to tell me to go fuck myself. Which, yeah, I get it. I would do the same thing. So I'm just cooked. 100 hours to do that. 190 something more save the survivor missions, and I don't even know how many more hours to kill the rest of the mist monsters that I need to kill. I completely forgot about that. But I need like 8,700 more of those, which hopefully won't take that long. I could probably finish that in a week, maybe a week and a half if I focused on it, but I'm not going to because I need to get these other fucking garbage missions out the way first. Which, God, just thinking about it hurts. It hurts. I had to rant. I had to rant. I had to. I just had to.